Dustin, I know it's not easy right now, so thanks for coming to speak with us. First of all, I guess can we just get your initial reactions to how you're feeling at the moment?
Um, it sucks, obviously. Losing sucks, but I've lost before. I've said the same thing before. It's not cool to be acquainted with these feelings, but I've been here before. But, man, the career I've had and the fights I've had and where I come from, I feel like I've already won. So I'm just taking it minute by minute right now, but I'm good.
No doubt.
I'm good. If I win like a man, I got to be able to lose like a man, and so.
Absolutely, a great example. Success early, right? I mean, were things playing out the way you thought?
Felt great. I felt like I had a good rhythm. He was moving backwards a lot, kind of making me chase him, and I didn't want to open up too much brawling trying to get him. I had him hurt, but I knew we had 5 rounds, and I could kind of tell he was hurt, but he was kind of baiting a little bit. He wasn't all the way there, ready to be finished. He wasn't done yet, and I can see he wanted to throw that right hand, and we were both dry, and it was kind of still, 1 round into the fight, and I didn't want to run into that right hand. We had 4 more to go. If I did it to him in the first, it was going to happen again later. In my head, I thought it was a veteran move. Maybe I should have hit the gas.
I was going to ask you, in hindsight, I guess it's easy to look back, right? But now you're like, damn it, I should have.
It's always 2020.
Yeah.
I thought I had 4 more rounds. I didn't know I had 2 more minutes. But it is what it is, man. Losing sucks. And I felt great. I had a long camp. Easiest cut of my career. Yeah.
I guess the only good thing maybe from a fan perspective is it means maybe a trilogy down the line. Is that a fight that needs to happen again at some point?
We'll see, man. We're 1-1. We knocked each other out. We'll see.
Nice. Last thing for me, I guess I imagine family time was the first thing on your mind. But I mean, do you think about what interests you? I mean, you were going for the championship, and that's it. I mean,
that was the goal.
Are there other fights that interest you, or?
No, honestly, no. Even this one, like before this one, when they offered me Benil, I was just like, I'm not that excited about it. But when this one came, it got me scared and nervous because what just happened could happen. That's what kept me waking up every morning, ready to bust my ass. And I knew not only the excitement of the fight, the danger of the fight that would motivate me, a win would get me, we're number 2 and 3. Number 1 already beat us, and he's fighting for the title again. How much higher on the ladder can I go? So a win over him, I thought, would have been a lock to get the title shot. So we'll see, man. I don't know.
I mean, is there a chance this is the last time you fight, or I mean, you're just frustrated at the moment?
I still feel great, dude. I got hit with a shot I just didn't see. Like naturally, just instincts. I had one hand up, just from years of training, but the foot still got around. I haven't seen it. I need to rewatch it. Foot got around good, got me. I just didn't even see it, but I still can compete. Like I said before, I have tread on the tires, dude. I feel great. I just did a 9-week camp in South Florida and pushed myself every day. Had the easiest weight cut of my life. I busted my ass. That's why losing sucks, because you do all this work, and it's not, nothing's guaranteed. I'm not saying I did, but what if I worked 5 times harder than Justin? Busted my ass, sacrificed, did all these things, and you go out there and it's the unknown, but that's what makes us love it, because the underdog always has a chance in there under those lights. And it just sucks when you're on the other side of it,
Justin, over here. Justin's not known to throw a whole lot of head kicks, so is that technique, did you expect that at all from him in preparation?
No, I was kind of surprised he threw a high kick in the first round, and luckily I had something in between us when it landed, but I didn't think he was going to go back to it, and I was kind of trying to hide my kick to the body with the cross, kind of the same thing he did. And he kept dipping so hard when I threw that body kick. He kept dipping, and then one time I said, I'm going to switch it and throw the left hand and throw the knee down the middle, and I'll catch him, and he pulled back on that one. The one time I did something different, he pulled back. So, that's fighting. That's why I love this sport. It's the theater of the unknown out there. It's heartbreaking, but I keep coming back like Pookie, It keeps calling me. I can't stop. So we'll see what happens, man. I might need another hit. I don't know. I'm just taking it one day at a time, 1 minute at a time right now. But I'm happy. My life is good. My family's good. My daughter's excited for me to get home. We're not at a funeral here. I've won. I've won life. I already won. Where I come from, I've already won, man.
This probably is too soon to even think about, but sometimes we see guys try maybe a new weight class, right? Is that you've made no secret that you don't really love the cut to 155. Could you see yourself trying 170 next time out?
Dude, I probably could have cut another 5-6 pounds night before last. It wasn't a hard cut at all. I don't get over 183, and I train with and know a lot of very high level lightweights who are a lot heavier than me. I'm not the biggest lightweight. I don't know if it's just over time. This was my 47th mixed martial arts fight, so I don't know if the cuts kind of did something to my body, but it's just hard for me to get down. But I'm not a big guy. I'm waking up 78 back home training, you know.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, right? Because you say you love the sport so much, but there are these some fights you just can't get excited for. So is it kind of just, I need to take some time and eventually my head will sort itself out about what I want to do next?
We'll see. You know, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Time heals all, so I just need to get some clarity and see what I'm going to do and what makes sense. I'm not fighting like this was an opportunity to get another title shot, I thought, and especially the BMF belt. You know, that's something, that's legacy. That's cool. I wanted to put that, you know, that would really tie the room together, man. I wanted to put that in my home, but it is what it is. You know, you take your L's and you keep moving. I don't know what's going to happen next. I really don't. I don't think that far. I still feel good. I have a lot of fights, you know, under my belt, but like I say, I have tread on the tires. I feel good. I can compete with these young guys in the gym. It's just, we'll see. I don't know. What am I fighting for? I'm not fighting just to fight. I did that my whole life. My whole life I've done that. I don't want to fight just to fight. I want it to be for something. And if it's just another fight, you know.
There's a world where if he wins his next one, you can rematch him for the BMF and the UFC title.
Who?
If Gaethje wins the title, you could rematch him for both BMF and the UFC gold.
Yeah, we are 1-1. We both stopped each other, so that would be a good one.
Hey, Dustin. You know, you just said that, you know, you're not fighting to fight, but, like, are you interested at all at fighting these up-and-coming guys? Or is it just basically, like, money fights, big names? Like, are you interested in fighting up-and-coming prospects?
Not really. No.
Thanks, man.
Dustin, just right here. You know, you mentioned not sure of the future, but what is your process when you go home and kind of make your determinations on what makes sense?
Well, I'm leaving Monday. I'm staying here an extra day. When I get home Monday, me and the Good Fight Foundation have the backpack drive. So I'll be out doing that. That'll be my main focus when I get home. And after that, I'm taking my daughter on vacation like we always do. In the summertime when I fight, we always go on like a family vacation. And I'll just lick my wounds there and kind of see what's next and see what makes sense. And I'll talk to Hunter and Dana, and we'll see, man. I don't know.
And this was obviously a high-stakes fight, but it's the first loss in a long time that wasn't an undisputed title fight.
Yeah.
So is the feeling right now a little bit different, just knowing that, you know, it's not the absolute pinnacle where this setback happened?
No, it feels the same. It sucks, man. It really does, you know. I've lost big fights before and sat here and cried in front of you guys, and I'm trying not to do that now, you know. I put a lot into this. It means a lot to me, but I got to be able to take it, you know. I dish it out, I got to take it. It just sucks. I really wanted the belt. You know, that's a legacy fight for my career. But it is what it is. You know, this is fighting. You know, there's no sympathy. I signed up for it. I knew what I was getting into. And that's why we love it, because anything could happen. And it did, you know. This is fighting.
Thanks for coming back.
Dustin, really quick over here. In the first round, it was a bunch of Justin chants. In the second round, they were resounding for you. I don't know if you heard that in
I heard it.
obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious of what you thought of the Salt Lake backdrop, the fans. There was a whole lot of love and support for you this week.
And I appreciate it. You know, a lot of these hardcore fans have seen me grow up in this organization and grow up in this sport, you know. I've been doing it a long time. This, you know, I'm playing. This is gonna be my 30th win. This was total my 47th mixed martial arts fight. You know, I think my 29th or 30th in the UFC. You know, it was. They've seen me evolve and grow into the fighter I am, so they've kind of followed along the journey. So I know I do have good support, and I appreciate them so much. You know, yeah. But I heard them out there.
Over here in the middle, I just have to ask you, because you are staying an extra day, just what did you think of competing and fighting in Utah? Did you feel elevation? Were you able to see the city? What did you think of this place?
I thought it was great. You know, I had a great week. I had a great week here. No, I can complain about nothing. I got here end of last week. The elevation was fine. I was up 1,000 feet above where we fought tonight in the mountains. We did runs, hikes. I slept in a altitude tent at the end of camp for a couple weeks to prepare for this. The altitude had nothing. You know, I felt great. I felt fine.
Dustin, in the first round, you were adjusting with your shorts a lot. What was going on there?
I had hands in my pants.
What was it? An equipment issue with the shorts, getting ready for the kicks, or?
No, it's just a nervous tick I have, I think.